Today we're making pumpkin pie and pie crust. And here are the ingredients for the pie filling. We have pumpkin puree, sugar, cinnamon, salt, ginger, nutmeg, condensed milk, and eggs. And here we have the ingredients for the crust. So we have flour, baking powder, butter, and a little bit of water. We do want the butter to be frozen. So let's go ahead and start with the crust. You could use a blender, a food processor, a stand mixer. You could also use 2 forks. You could also use 2 rocks to make fire too. In this case, we're gonna use a food processor. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is put the butter, the baking powder, and the flour, and start adding water a teaspoon at a time. And once we start seeing everything getting together to a ball, now we know that we're done. If it gets too wet, just add a little bit more flour. And if it's too dry, then just add a little bit more water. And this is the consistency we want it to look like. And if it doesn't look like this, then just call it a day. And now that we have the pie crust dough made, now we could go ahead and put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes. So let's go ahead now and work on the pumpkin filling. So let's go ahead and add the sugar and the spices together. So we're gonna use 2 whole eggs and 1 egg yolk. And if you don't know how to take out the egg yolk, don't worry, you still have 9 more eggs left. Let's go ahead and add the eggs now, and let's start mixing. Now we can add the condensed milk. Now we can add the pumpkin. So as you notice, it's going to be a wet consistency. So this is basically what you want it to look like. So now, get ready, get your pre-workout, roll up your sleeves, and get your rolling pin out. And we're only using half of the pie dough crust. So now what you want to go ahead and do is take out your pie crust from the freezer. Let's start rolling it out until we get a size bigger than the pan that we're going to use for the pie. Remember, I'm doing 2 small ones. If you want to do 1 big one, you could use the entire thing. The easiest way to take the dough and put it in the pan is using the same rolling pin. Just roll it around the rolling pin and just throw it right on top of the pan. Now you could go ahead and pinch every corner to give it that nice look. Let's go ahead now and put the pie filling. And remember, we're only pouring half of the pie filling. Have your oven preheated to 350 degrees. Let's get this over with. Let's put this bad boy in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes and let it rest for 15 to 20 minutes. Now you can stuff your face with pumpkin pie. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, follow us on social media. If you have any questions, place them in the comments below. Thank you for watching.